Hello there, chill tubers, and welcome back. Let's play Final Fantasy 1 Dawn of Souls, mod of balance, maybe, with me, BlueAnkylo. Mod of questionable balance, let's say. It's balanced in a different way. With me, BlueAnkylo, I said already. Last episode, we killed Carrie, or the Merilith, whatever you want to call her. Lit the fire orb. Got another couple levels. Survived! Today, we need a little bit of money. We gotta do a little bit more shopping, and then we're gonna go to the ice cave. And we just do a little baby grind here. It shouldn't take too long. We need like 2,000 gold or something. So, you know, a little bit of gold. I hear giants are full of gold or something. Give me your gold, mister. Oh, we can show off some new spell. We got one new spell. Maybe. Snakes? Are snakes known for having a lot of gold? Probably not. Yeah, we got Thundergun now. Actually, quite nice to see Arrow able to kill stuff. Unfortunately, the Enchanter spell learning speed is not exactly keeping up with the party. So, actually, that Mithril Sword might have been enough money for what I needed. So, that might have been what we're looking for. Get out of here, you stupid worms. I mean, centipedes, whatever. Oh, level ups. Sure. Are we about to get a level up for everybody? Sure. We'll give everyone one level up, seeing as we're so close. And then we'll do a little bit of shopping, and then off to the ice cave. Just a nice cave up there. Nothing bad's gonna happen. There's no way we'll get killed by mind flayers or anything. Or evil eyes. Absolutely no way. Is that everybody? Okay, everyone made it to level 19. Cool. Did we get any other good drops that I sped through? We did. We got a power plus. Somebody dropped that. I think I'm going to give them all to Matthew now. I gave a couple to Luke, but Matthew's our damage dealer by a large margin. So, just keep an eye on the screen here. 4 times 45. Make sure that goes up. Don't get ripped off. It didn't go up, so maybe every 2 points of strength it goes up by a little bit, but, you know, it should keep scaling, and as his number of attacks goes up and the damage per hit goes up, it'll make it get there. Okay, so he's got one Mithril Sword and a Power Plus. That's still... For just a little baby grind like that, that's alright. We sell this, make some money. Now we can get one of the best single target damage spells, Comet, which is probably non-elemental. And even ninjas can learn it. And even monks can learn it. Weird. I'll probably pick up Quake eventually, but it's not cheap. Alright, and then we wanted to go... Still don't have level 5 white magic. I want to go back to Elfland real quick to pick up some monk magic. I don't think it's, like, super important, but, hey, we're at the level where we can learn it, so might as well. No, 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 not the castle. We don't want to meet the prince again. Alright, Key Strike. Oh, right. It's level 4. Never mind. We can't learn that yet. But we can learn Meditate. Okay. I mean, this is probably kind of like Saber, so that might be good. I don't know. And yeah, Key Strike. I have heard at least one person said it's really good. So, you know, one day we'll get to try it. Before I forget... Stock up on boring potions. Holy waters would be pretty good in the, it could be good in the ice cave. I hate how hard it is to buy mind bombs. It drives me bonkers. If you're gonna make permanent status effects that you can't cleanse easily, you should definitely make the item you need to cleanse them not require you to sail halfway across the world to get more. I know they're in Provoca, and I can't remember if they're in Corneria, but we'll check Corneria. Mind bombs. Let's just get Well, as much as we can afford, basically. And that should last us, hopefully, long enough. Now we gotta go all the way around the map again and upgrade our ride, basically. I mean, if you've never played Final Fantasy before, how dare you, sir? But you're in for a fun treat today. Alright, we'll take the river dock and do a little loop-de-loop. Now, it's not actually very difficult to navigate all these. You can just look at the map, right? Like, nothing difficult. That's a lot of monsters. These guys deserve some killing. We'll just use normal Thunder Arrow. We won't use the super fancy spell. Honestly, the arrow killed the birds like that. You know, arrow's not bad. For a new spell that doesn't really exist in the game normally, it does alright. And we can see that the majority of our physical damage is already on the Master Monk. It's not even close. 200 damage already is, well, considerably better than anyone else. Oh wait, was that my rogue doing 200 damage right there? Don't mind me. Look, they're having a competition to see who's the best damage dealer. They're both good at what they do. Which one's better? Hard to say. I'm pretty sure Luke is suffering, like, weapon restriction problems. If he could use the fire or ice sword, I think he'd be keeping up a little better, but I don't know what his ultimate weapon is going to be. I don't want everyone to get turned to stone, so we'll throw some arrow. The trouble is, you know, I don't have any easy way to recover MP with ethers, because I can't afford them. So I don't want to waste all my MP going down here, but... Oh yeah, White Crocs are actually... They hit really, really hard. Even in NES version, they kill. And these guys always suck because you can't run and they hit you pretty hard. And then the Mind Flayers are even worse. Okay, we're making pretty good progress. It's always the bottom. It's this floor. I think it's this floor when it gets dangerous, right? This is the floor traditionally on the NES where we start running into fighters and mages, the rubbing mages, and the we don't even need a flame sword, but we have one. And lots of sorcerers that start doing nasty things. Try mute. I think they're strong against fire, ice, and lightning. I think. Oh man, the Crystal Tower is such a good music theme. Okay, there's the fire guy. Oh man, just wiped my white mage instantly. Comet killed them good though. I'm actually really surprised at how little magic defense my white mage seems to have. Usually these are the kinds of classes that have some of the best hidden magic defense. Hasn't been working out for us so far. So I think I've talked about it before, while we're just rambling here. Every now and then I try to get into Final Fantasy 14, the MMO. I'm just not an MMO kind of guy, so I have a very hard time sticking with it generally. But I will say, the music in that MMO, oh boy. That's another OST I should probably pick up. The Crystal Tower is a large raid, I think 24 people. So it's like a really, really huge group of people fighting a bunch of bosses and puzzles and stuff, if you're not familiar. And it goes through, I think there's 3 different, you know, raids effectively to go through the Crystal Tower. They play this music a lot. It sounds real nice. I just wish it wasn't an MMO. If it was just a normal RPG, FF14 would be amazing. But it has all the classic MMO problems that I don't like. It's unfortunate. I I guess we really can't pull our punches. The vampires have a ton of hit points. Probably should be using Firiga on them. Well, no, never mind. We don't even need Firiga. What am I talking about? I mean, they do hit hard and they have a lot of HP, but apparently we're doing fine. All right. Oh, you know, I was gonna check the warp trick. I didn't check the warp. Let's pull up Null Frost and just go for the big bucks. Big damage, no whammy. We got whammied. Okay, we got a little bit lucky on the counter whammy. We got the ice armor that I don't think anyone can use. Nope. Battle mages can use ice armor. That's really cool. Battle mages are great. Wish I had a battle mage. No, I mean Pixel's great, but battle mages might be better just because they can get so much good armor. I did buy some mind bombs at least. I don't know if anyone can wear mithril gloves either. Well, battle mages could wear mithril gloves. Hahaha, hilarious. Such a funny game. But yeah, I think I've talked about my Final Fantasy 14 adventures a couple times. They, I have a hard time recommending it to people. You know, if you're watching this game, you probably like Final Fantasy, so you might be the right kind of person. But that's not enough. You also definitely need to enjoy classic MMO-style mechanics. It's not a whole lot different than World of Warcraft or Knights of the Old Republic, those kinds of games. It's got its own twist, but unless you like queues and relatively repeated travel back and forth fetch quests, you know, something about the quest system on MMOs just... I guess you know what it is? I don't want to make a huge rant on this. I don't want to, but I have to. It's the design philosophy, I think, that I see. Because it's generally a subscription model where you're... the game developers are they are paid more, like they make more money if people maintain a monthly subscription longer, right? Like that's their objective. They want that $10 or $20 a month out of you for as long as possible. Rather than a normal game model where you just, you know, buy a game and then you can play it as much or as little as you want. So because of the subscription model, it doesn't really value your time. It wants you to spend hundreds and hundreds and thousands of hours to make progress, otherwise you finish all the content before they can get another expansion finished, right? And then you'll unsub and they won't make any more money. Now, they'll still sell the next expansion for basically the full price of a game, but they want you to be paying that monthly subscription as long as possible, so it really kind of cuts into the core design of these kind of RPGs for me. Like, I don't hate playing with other people. That's not exactly my problem. I wish content wasn't gated by having a group of people available at the same time. Like, that kind of frustrates me when you need online parties to continue playing the game, right? Like, that's always a bit rough. It's fine if you've got a group of friends, but if you just like playing on your own time in the middle of the night or anytime you're free, it doesn't always work. But that is not enough to sink Final Fantasy 14 for me. It's the quests that are just... I don't know how to explain it other than it feels like they're just wasting your time. You're just going back and forth, listening to people talk for hours and hours. And in a normal offline RPG, that doesn't happen as often. Like, it does happen sometimes, don't get me wrong. It does, you know, non-MMOs are not immune to this kind of mechanic either. It's just, generally speaking, you see it on MMOs where it's like, well, sure, you know, you just did an ice dungeon, and that was cool and all, but now we need you to go back to every town you've been to and talk to people and go back and forth. And I'm exaggerating here a little, but it's a different design, you know? It seeps into everything in the game. And unfortunately, and this is what I was getting to, the Final Fantasy 14 game does have a really cool story and lore and world building, like bigger. It's a very, very large game, bigger than probably any of the other Final Fantasies, I guess. I mean, I don't know Final Fantasy 11, never played that either, but because it's such a huge game, it really does take like thousands of hours. But I think the story could be summarized in a lot less than the time it takes you to play it, right? Like, I think they could have turned the story of FF14 into a normal single-person RPG and just cut out the time-wasting stuff, right? And it would have had an amazing story, and you could probably play it in, I don't know, a normal RPG amount of time, like 50 to 80 hours, maybe? Instead, they went all in on the, they want you to subscribe for the next 10 years to play the game, to finish the game. Anyway, that's my thoughts. I do really enjoy parts of it, but because it's an MMO, I can never stick with it. I always get, I feel bad paying a subscription. It's like, you guys probably know what I feel like. It's like, if I'm paying month to month, then I feel like I need to get my value out of that money. If I'm paying $20 a month, I gotta play as much as I can while I'm paying the subscription. And if I'm not playing enough, then I feel like I should unsubscribe because I'm just wasting money on nothing. So it really changes how I prioritize the game. Like, it just totally wrecks it. If I can just play it on my own pace, as much or as little as I want, I enjoy a game a lot more. We're running out of MP. I'm just gonna spend the dry ether, unless I've got a hidden... I do have a hidden ether. Okay. I want enough warps to get out of here. And I want to be able to use a little bit of magic on this. And I will save it. This guy has this boss coming up here has a habit of insta-death. And there's 2 of them. So, you know. I could not predict what element it will use, so we'll just do damage. Maybe I can one-shot one of them with Comet. That'd be cool. No. Close enough, though. Okay. Once again, the white mage gets wiped out by magic damage. That's... I don't know what the deal is. It seems to be happening an awful lot, though. Anyway, we win. It's a very valuable fight if you wanted to grind there, if you could grind there, but for whatever reason, it does definitely feel like my, my white mage just has, like, negative magic resistance, and, is just gonna continue to die. Anyway, let's get out. Ah, yeah, so they changed where the warp takes you. So if I warped out to try to skip the loop, it would not have actually saved me any time. The only time warp helps is right now after... And that's probably a change the mod of balance did, so it wasn't like that in the Dawn of Souls version, which is fine. Okay, that actually didn't take long. 17 minutes plus a little, you know, MMO rant. That's not bad. I do like... I mean, I gotta... I don't know. I wish I had enough time... I don't know. Final Fantasy 14, I don't know what I want. I wish the game was different. You know? I guess if I had a group of friends that were consistently playing with me, that would help. You know, I don't have a lot of gamer or social network friends. You know, kind of happens when you get older. You lose a lot of your gaming circle. So, I have got a bit hooked into MMOs in the past, but it was generally by virtue of having, like, a group of people that you wanted to go raid with or play regularly with. It's more of a social thing than a solo thing. And most of the time when I'm playing games, I am just playing by myself. Maybe streaming or chatting with you guys on the future tubers, but it's a little different than having to set up, everyone show up at 7 o'clock on Saturday evening, right? I can do this anytime I want, and then upload it whenever I feel like it. So, it would be a little different with a regular group of gamers, you know. Get good gamers. Let's check out the town of Gaia for shops, just for fun. Also, magic. We're not at level 7 black yet. We do have level 5 white, so I should probably prioritize spending some money on level 5 white magic next. You see some cool stuff. Unblockable 10,000 damage. It's just like 1,000 needles. Vivify, pretty cool. The last armorer shops. 60,000 gold for some thief gloves. Protect rings are always good. I should probably just save my money and buy a couple of those. Crystal rings, you know, I mean, these were pretty good, right? Got the wizard's hat. We could buy another red cap. I didn't even know my rogue could equip them. But they're... So the drop was really lucky. These are super expensive. Wow. I could buy the Tiger's Mask and hand it over, but... yeah, it just sells all the best gear. That's nice. Quickens user. Okay, the thief can use dragon armor. I mean, that's nice. We know where to get some of that, right? We don't have to buy it. Wizard staff might give you some more intelligence, maybe. Sunblade, that's very red mage of you. Vorpal sword, that's very ninja of you. Okay. We'll probably find a fair amount of that in treasure chests along the way. I could also save money for the fairy. Oh, they just sell all the battle items here. That's kind of nice. Hermes shoes are, like... this is nice to cover if you're going on a low magic playthrough. Yeah, purchasable emergency exits and stuff, and null elements. That's all pretty good. Jolt tonic is like life 2. That's pretty good. That's better than a Phoenix Down, and it's not much more expensive. Or no, Vivify. Is that what Vivify did? Yeah. Oh no, it's not life. It's HP and status. So this is a Cure 4 spell, which restored HP and status. They just didn't say it. Yeah, okay. Well, let's go spend our low amount of money on level 5 white magic, which is in Melmonde, I think. Or is it? Yes. So... oh, this is tough. I might actually skip life, because Phoenix Downs are available. If there's no such thing as Phoenix Downs, then life is very, very important. But in a game where Phoenix Downs exist, I think I'd rather have everyone's protection and some good undead killing and the big heal. And it might be a very long time before we get access to higher level white magic. In fact, I don't know for sure if the enchanter or enchantress will actually get level 8 white magic. They might not, or it might just take a really long time. So you've got to kind of balance some of that. I actually think the enchanter is not a very good class. I haven't checked. Like, there has been some black magic. I should be more thorough on what black magic they can learn, because I haven't been paying very close attention. And that might be what I'm missing out on, is not noticing that, oh, they could actually learn haste. Haste is really good. I mean, I've already got someone who can cover it, but that is a point in favor of the enchanter over a priest. Let's check level 4 again. Black magic, I mean. Also can learn warp, that's pretty powerful. Can learn temper. So a surprising amount of black magic, just not the offensive stuff. That's interesting. Okay, we're gonna... oh, we also have level 4, hold on. This is a good time to come back. Level 4 punch magic. So we gotta start testing out this key strike that everyone, at least one person has been telling me about. How much magic does this actually cost? 25. We can try a couple times. It's supposed to be insta-death. It might bypass some protections. I don't know. We'll see. I think the obvious thing to buy is a fairy, but the second obvious thing to buy is protect rings. And we'll see how much money we actually have here by selling some garbage. I don't think anyone can use axes, so I'm just gonna sell it. We've already got 2 of these. Nobody wants ice armor. Alright, money's looking pretty good. We could buy 4 of them. Buy a lot of stuff. I think I'll buy like 2, because we should be able to get... how many can we find? Where are the protect rings in the vanilla game? I think there's one in Sky Castle. And maybe one... Whatever I'm buying for. No more instant death. You know, that's just too good. I'm going to give stamina up to Luke to try to get him some more HP. I don't know if this is going to make any real difference, but it might help him on his level ups a little bit. And Matthew, his HP is already growing pretty well, so he'll be okay. Yeah, these are pretty good. Solid upgrade for everybody. Not really in competition with anything else. It did cost a lot of money, but what else are you going to put on your glove slot, right? Okay, so now I don't have money for Fairy. I could do Castle Ordeals. Oh, I should do... there's some looting to do. I should also save before we get killed here. Just in case we lose all the, you know, inventory management we did. Okay, that's Hellfire Chasm. We don't want to do that yet. We want to check these dragon caves for treasure. I can't remember which one of the ROMs I played, ROM hacks probably. You maybe it was the randomizer actually. If you talk to the dragons in here, you fought dragons, like just random fire, ice, etc. dragons. Pretty cool. Although I suppose these are supposed to be metallic rather than chromatic dragons. They're supposed to be, you know, followers of Bahamut, the good dragons, not the bad ones. If you don't know what I'm talking about, play some Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, some good gold. Nothing super important, but gold's always helpful in this game. I think, again, I don't know the exact sequence. At this point in the game, it's pretty open world. You know, there's some things you have to do before you can go to the water dungeon, but you could get promoted. I think, I would say realistically, the intended order is probably to come here to Onrak next after finishing the ice cave. And you meet a dragon that tells you about Bahamut, and that's supposed to probably get you started on the Ordeals trial. But there's also someone that mentions the robot, and although you don't... Right, Sabretooth has a huge critical chance. Although you don't need to do the waterfall right now, it's kind of an optional dungeon at this point in the game. Because you don't need the cube for a while. Let's just leave the Ankylos alone. We're gonna do it next because we're here, basically. Oh man, yeah, money, X potions and turbo ethers for sale. That's some good stuff. Even dry ethers. I was looking for some Phoenix Downs actually, but they didn't have. So, what kind of magic will they sell here? Oh, it's not magic. Oh, I forgot about that. We could have saved up some gold and bought a rune staff? I can't remember. Some of these are going to cast some interesting spells. So, you know, there's that. Wow. Yeah, Judgment Staff. That's the one that used to cast Nuke. So let's just save up your money and instead of buying 4 Protect Rings, just buy 1 of these. That's better. Enhancer for the Enchanter. Now, most of these we can find, like, we'll get all this stuff anyway, but interesting that you can buy it. Definitely interesting. I forgot completely that you could do that in this version. Okay, well, that's good to know for later. Another reason to save up all your gold, because, boy, that's some good stuff there. Ultimate weapons, basically. Like, literally, I don't know if Judgment Staff for sure will cast Flare or Nuke, but legitimately locked behind super bosses in the bonus dungeons normally. You can't get it in the vanilla game. Like, you can't get it in NES version. It's a special item. I suppose normally I would want to get promoted before I came here, because you can't normally cast Warp or Exit until you get promoted. So a dungeon like the waterfall, it's much better if you can just warp out of it. It saves you lots of time. Why can't we hit this nightmare? Also, it does seem like a lot of enemies are, you know, really high agility or evasion, which kind of means magic is better, you know? Like, as much as punching and swording is nice, most things don't resist. Like, if you've got 3 different elements or even more, there's usually something that works, right? And we're getting pretty close to non-elemental being the strat. This fight is kind of obnoxious, isn't it? They just keep going evade up. Let's burn them. I don't know if these guys are weak to anything in specific, so. Well, that's great. Okay, Spirit Nagas. They suck. That's terrible. Evade, protect, full heal, tons of HP, like legitimately tons of hit points. Okay, next time we fight these, we're running away. That's crazy. I mean, I kind of like having sort of smart spell scripts, but dang, that's... Imagine a group of 4 of them that just spammed 4 layers of all the protections. Like, I'm having a really hard time predicting how strong anything is down here. All the enemies at this point in the game are like boosted, buffed up, boofed up. I mean, like, remember how I was saying magic is the only way to deal reliable damage? Like, seriously, I'm not joking. Wasted some high potions, but whatever. White crocodiles, they're no joke either. At least we do have access to protect all now. I mean, it's probably not as good as Invisera, but... Or Thundaga. Thundaga's pretty good, I hear. You know what? We're running out of Black Mage MP. I can't afford these super expensive fights. One thing a lot of people I don't think know is that nightmares are weak to ice, because they are supposed to be fire horses that leave a trail of smoke. Even though they don't really look like it in Final Fantasy, they are fire elementals, so therefore weak to ice. Okay, did we get something there? I saw a drop. Got an X potion somewhere? Maybe? I don't know. One of the downsides of super speed. Easy to miss stuff. I need to save 3 MP to get out of here, so... Stop casting magic. Wizard Staff! Ribbon, yeah, that's why we came here. Defender, I don't think anyone can use, unfortunately. And we did need the cube eventually, so there you go. Oh man, the Chaos Shrine music's so nice. So, let me double check who can even equip it. Everybody can equip it, except Paladins? I guess they probably get the Hero Shield or whatever. Hopefully they get the Hero Shield, which gives them sort of ribbons in lieu of ribbon. Status protection in lieu of ribbon. No one can use Defender, so that's just money. I will check if the Wizard Staff gives more intelligence. So 46. 48. It's a little bit better in terms of intellect. Good. And then who gets the ribbon? Well, on the downside, it does not give you any additional intellect. So it will make our wizards, our mages, slightly worse at maging. But everyone's got a hat that does something. So I think we just put it on the white mage. It will make her feel slightly weaker, but it also means she doesn't get, well, hopefully doesn't get one shot by magic so much. Like she just keeps getting killed instantly by any AoE magic. So that's got to stop. Now we need some money to go buy we gotta go buy ourselves a bottle. So let's go do that first before I waste all the rest of my gold. So tempting to just go buy all the best gear, but I can also sell like the defender. Well, we could hold on to the defender because we can use it in battle, right? You don't have to equip it. I don't. Let's double check here. That's different. It's not blink anymore, it's protect. It's not as valuable. Gotta kill at least one. What is this music? 4 old men? Oh, FF3, yeah. Only plays like once in the game. At least you get lots of XP for killing Ankylos. I don't recommend you kill any Ankylos. I mean, you'd probably leave us alone, but you might level up if you do, I guess. Alright, 40,000 bucks. 40,000 gold down the drain. But I mean, it's quest progression, so not really an option. Should probably do Ordeals next, but I actually don't know what we get for finishing Ordeals at. Because we don't get promoted, so the priority was lower for me. It's a lot of money. I don't want to check what spell that casts before I forgot. I keep forgetting to use it. Trying to think of what I would spend my money on next. Judgment Staff? Is there really anything else that's as good as a Judgment Staff? We do have access to level 7 magic, I suppose. I can't resist magic. Magic is always a good investment because you don't get free spells in dungeons, you know. Oh, I didn't actually talk to the fairy. Hold on, I'm gonna forget. If I don't go talk to the fairy, I will forget. But yeah, I think Ordeals is supposed to happen before the Water Shrine, so we'll do Ordeals next. Alright, go for a little walk. I usually figure this is faster than going back to the ship. Ship encounters are less dangerous, but then you don't get, I need to buy that Quake spell still. Well, I got a lot of magic that we haven't bought yet. Let's blizz the guide up for fun. Zap. Yeah, it's pretty good damage. Money probably better spent on Judgment Staves, but can't stop me. Oh, before I forget, it's just Fire 1, I think. That's why I didn't worry too much about, we can probably just sell it. Yeah, it's not gonna be that valuable, like... Holding on to free Fire 1 casting is okay, but it doesn't save us much. Alright, save. And in we go. Good thing you've got the crown. I don't know how you could get here without a crown, but just in case you did, might be trouble. And we'll just go through the teleporter maze on autopilot. Shouldn't be much to talk about. This fight sucks. Let's just run. This fight is fine. We do have Diarra. We'll see if we can do it without any Agas, right? 200 damage, give or take. That's pretty good. These guys have a lot more hit points than normal, though. Probably should have used the big one. Twice the MP, but might have only had to cast it once. Maybe. Getting some levels. This fight's a little bit spooky. At least we have, in theory, we all have ribbons, or protect rings for insta-death. But Death Touch on hit is often ignores that, is the trouble. You definitely want to make these guys disappear quick. Nobody got hit by the Mind Blast. Interesting. One Clay Golem coming up. Let's turn him into Ash. Oh, wow. Okay, Clay Golems aren't that tough. We got some gauntlets that might cast Bolt 2. Nope, just level 1 Thunder. So a lot of the damaging spells got nerfed. Or spell casting items, that's the word I'm looking for. I have a feeling then the Judgment Staff probably is not going to cast Flare. Seems unlikely with the way the game's going. You never know. Elven Cloak. Ooh. It is better than a Protect Cloak. Let's give it to Pixel. Yep, that's fine. So we could keep fighting more Medusas to try to get more. Grinding for rare drops is just not my game, though. I like getting them as we play, but trying to get them just is it's futile. I do not have good enough luck or RNG to reliably get the drops I want. Feathered Cap, not that valuable. Priest Staff. Wonder if this gives us some intelligence. So 30 and 30 agility, intellect. Yeah, so we're not getting the +3 agility, but we are getting +3 intelligence, which is not a lot, but... Well, let's see what it does. It might just cast... Heal, maybe? That'd be good. I mean, it would be reasonable. Not gonna find out yet. You keep practicing that piano. Definitely want to try that spell out. We've still got lots of MP here, so we're doing okay on Pixel. Get wrecked. Soma Drop, that's plus MP. That's a good one. Maximum MP +5. We'll give that to... We'll give it to Pixel, because Pixel always runs out of MP. Cat Claw, that's a little different location. Another Protect Ring, so I could have not bought 4 Protect Rings. We can't even equip the cat claw. Oh no, you can. It's not that good. It gives you a lot of evasion. That's kind of interesting. Well, let's check 4 times 36. Still 4 hits, unfortunately. It does give you some agility, but and definitely some evasion. I don't know if I want to sell those. That's a tricky one. Can we get another Soma drop? I do definitely need to see what this priest staff does. Okay, it's just heal level 1. It's not that important. It's not that powerful, but it is technically free healing, sustainable. But you know, it's not that powerful a spell, basically. You'd probably get more value having Pixel use it with his high intellect. From the... Sheesh, we're just... Okay, you know what? Fighting these guys that constantly drop Soma drops, that's okay. Definitely a lot easier to cap out all your stats when they just keep handing them to you like this. Alright, and I'll save before the boss, just so I don't have to redo the whole dungeon. I don't like saving mid-dungeon, I know. I'm trying not to use it, but having to redo whole floors just due to bad RNG or whatever, not either. Shouldn't work? I don't know if it should be confused or something, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the confuse animation. Okay, well that wasn't too bad. Before we end our episode, we should definitely go talk to Bahamut and see if this gets us anything. We can't get promoted, unfortunately, but he might give us a prize. The real prize was the friends we made along the way, though, and all that level ups we got. And all the gear. How's, Matthew's looking pretty strong. I wonder, once he gets to his 5 times attack multiplier, he's gonna look, I think, really good. Like, that's gonna make a big difference. These guys do have the crack, or earthquake, which can insta-kill you. So let's kill them quickly is what it's gonna get to. Alright, Bahamut, where are you hanging out? Lying by your castle. Zoom. Zoom. Alright, what does this guy do? I don't know what he did. He may have increased some stats. I don't remember for sure. What do you guys think? Did you guys pay attention? I think he gave us like +5 or +10 to some stats. I think. But I'm not sure. He might have given us some hidden bonuses that we don't know about either. Did I check this one? It's just empty, right? Yeah. Okay, well that wraps us up at a pretty good point. The next big thing is the Sea Shrine, and that tends to take a while. With our current magical power, I think we'll be in a good spot. The trick is just what to spend our money on again. I guess we could do a little bit of that before we end the episode. We'll go sell off our garbage and see how much money I have to play with before the next time. So, any new magic tiers? We have spells we could learn. I probably should learn them. Let's check my cash supply total, though. So I think I decided that just Thunder is not that important. Blink is, or Protect, just single target Protect is not that great. I'm just gonna sell it. If it was Blink, Blink does a bigger effect. Level 1 Fire is not that important. Most of these things aren't that strong. I'm gonna hold on to the Cat Claws. So we do have over 100,000 gold, which certainly lets me buy at least one prize. Now, Thief's Gloves would interfere with, like, the Protect Ring, so you might want to have, like, the ribbon or something to offset it. Red Cap seemed pretty good. Crystal Shield is pretty good. Probably the highest defense shield. I could see the Dragon Mail, but it's going to be a while before we can just, find one in the wild, but we will find one. I guess we'll do a little bit of spell shopping first. Spell shop, you can't go wrong with spell shopping. The thing, that's the thing with spells. You can't really, as long as you get a spell that you plan on using once or twice, you're never going to find a duplicate spell, right? Like, I do kind of remember Stun being very good. Skip. Could she learn anything? Oh yeah, she could learn Haste. White Mage Magic. Zoom zoom. Thundiga plus Comet plus Break. Pretty expensive. Can't learn any level 6 white yet. Yeah, these spells are going to use up all my money, which, it's okay. I think if you happen to know a really important piece of equipment to buy, you might be able to get something better for your money. But you are going to find a bunch of those in the next dungeon or two anyway, so you just get it a little bit early. I think having Enchant will be nice. It's like Saber, except you can put it on somebody else. It's probably stronger than Temper, I hope. We'll pick up. Get the break, man. Alright, Magic's looking pretty good. I guess, I'm in the mood for Magic, I guess. Feel the need for learning all the spells. So we'll do that. Oh, it's just Confuse. Yeah, it's not that good. One more level 1 spell. That's pretty much it for Magic. It feels nice to have the spellbook full. I mean, I kind of have... I don't have OCD, but I kind of have that feeling of, like, it feels better when it's complete, you know? Sleep or focus? Actually, sleep might be better. Okay, and, there are other things that are quite valuable to buy that I could buy some more of. Make sure I got lots of Mind Bombs. Any other items we really run out of all the time? Well, there are, like, yeah, so there's the new items, like the Turbo Ethers and X Potions and stuff. Those are all, like, really good, too. Definitely nice, because you don't... It kind of means you don't need a White Mage as badly if there's a way to, get full heal items, I think we're just going to end it here and say that was a pretty good episode. Next time, we'll go to the Sea Shrine, get a bunch of treasure, maybe some armor we don't need to pay for, and maybe kill a Kraken. Looks like we're on pretty good course to wrap this game up in a few more episodes. Depends on if I do all the bonus dungeons. I'll probably do the bonus dungeons, but, there's only a couple more mainline dungeons left. Making good pace, Alright, folks, that's all for today. Thanks for watching, hope you've enjoyed, and have a great purple day.